Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my second movie review of 2013, and this time I'm taking a look at a movie that actually came out in 2012, but it's finally getting a wide release this past weekend, and this movie is The Impossible, which is of course based on the tsunami that hit Thailand in 2004, and it stars Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor as a mother and father, and of course it follows three kids and their adventures through the tsunami. I should say adventures, their tragic adventure, I guess. their ordeals that they had to go through to survive this. If they survived it, I'm not going to spoil it. Unless you read the story, then you already know what's going to happen. But anyway, this is a movie I was really looking forward to because I thought the trailer looked amazing. I heard really good things. I love both of the stars, Ewan McGregor and Naomi Watts. I think are both underrated. And I was really looking forward to this. What did I think of it? Well, let's talk about the story. Now before I start, I still have some voice problems if you can't tell, so I'm sorry if I slur my words or my voice starts to give away, but I've had a bad, throat problem. Let's just say that. It sounds weird when I say that. I had a sore throat for a few days, so sorry if it sounds wrong. But anyway, the story in The Impossible is pretty simple, and it's a very tragic story, not just because of the family that has to go through these events, but because of everybody else that had to go through the events, and how the film is shot and shows the tragic stuff that happens throughout this entire film, and this entire event. Now the story, of course, follows, like I said, the family Balon, I think that's their last name, Balon, I can't remember, but in real life they're a Mexican family. In this movie they're just, they're British, I think. And you of course have Ewan McGregor, who plays Henry Balon, and you have, Harry Balon, and you have Naomi Watts, who plays Maria Balon. In the beginning they're going to Thailand with their three kids, and they're just going to have a good time in Thailand, just have fun at a resort and go swimming, see the sights, all that. But of course on their third day there after Christmas, or on Christmas, I can't remember, a tsunami comes and of course sweeps them all away. A lot of people get killed, but luckily the family doesn't get killed. A lot of them do get hurt though. I don't want to really spoil what really happens, just in case you didn't read up on the story, because it is a very tragic story, and I don't want it to be spoiled to you. I really want you guys to watch this movie. Straight up, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a movie you need to watch. So anyway, let's just say this. The mom and one of the kids named Lucas get separated from the father and the other two kids, and the whole rest of the movie is pretty much them trying to look for each other, seeing if they can find each other, and along the way helping out. The biggest kid named Lucas is trying to help out other people as much as he can and stuff, and just watching characters grow in the film, especially Lucas, the biggest kid of them all. Watching him grow and becoming, in the beginning, kind of a smart-ass little kid, to becoming pretty much a hero to some people, and it's really, really emotional, especially at the end where, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's a great adventure, it's a great journey through this, and it really is. It's very emotional. It sounds like I'm choking up, but it's actually because I'm dying here. I don't have a drink too. So, so yeah, it's a very well done story, well acted. I mean, oh my God, Ewan McGregor and Naomi Watts in this is fantastic. I would say Naomi Watts is a little bit better because what the real character Maria Balon had to actually go through is a little bit more tragic than what Ewan McGregor's character had to go through. But there is a part where Ewan McGregor had to just vent out and cry like a little girl, and it's so emotional, where he has to talk on a phone to someone, and it's so powerful. It really is. Ewan McGregor is absolutely amazing in this, but Naomi Watts, there's parts where she's just damaged. She is beat up, and you really do feel bad for her. You really do, and she is fantastic in this. So I would say she's a little bit better, but still, that's not really fair to compare them. They're both fantastic, and they do a great job there. Also, that kid that plays Lucas in this film, Tom Holland, is absolutely fantastic. He is a star in the making, because he, in the beginning, is, he's great, but you don't really care for his character, because he's the kid that's like, oh, stop being scared of planes, doofus, and he's talking to his brother. He's like, stop being scared of planes, be a big man like me. And of course, the tsunami happens, and he's afraid, but he becomes braver and braver throughout the film. He helps people out, and you really do care for him, and he's a fantastic performer. I love that kid. Not like that, but he's great in this. I really do like him. Damn, my voice. Ooh, sorry everybody. So yeah, he's fantastic. The other two kids, I can't remember their names, I'm sorry, but they are really good in this as well. The rest of the supporting cast, you get very small little performers here and there, playing the people that also have to go and find people that they're looking for here and there, but they're great as well. So overall, the cast here is fantastic. It's a very emotional story. You really do care for the characters, even though you only get about 10 minutes of development, but you really do care for them. You really do want them to get together because you know these are real people. Even if this wasn't a true story, you would feel that too. I would definitely feel that because it just the way Ewan McGregor and Naomi Watts is going to sound really just pathetic, but the way they look at each other, you can tell they love each other, and you really do want them to find each other, including the kids, of course. So overall, I think the acting, the story itself, just the direction overall is fantastic in this film. So overall, I think The Impossible is the exact definition of a disaster film. It's not 2012, it's not Day After Tomorrow where it's like, ooh, look, all this dead people stuff, ooh, freezing, ooh, cold. No, it shows a tsunami going through a place, and it makes it realistic. You really do care for the people, and it's not about the special effects, even though they do have special effects in here and they are very good, and you really do have a sense of that destruction because of how well done the sets are and maybe some of the special effects. I couldn't tell if everything was actually a set or a special effect. Either way, you do get that sense that it is a destroyed place, but it's not just a, ooh, look at the special effects. No, you really do want to go into this film just for characters, and you definitely get that. So overall, I think The Impossible is a fantastic film. I had some problems with it. There is some melodramatic parts here and some cheesy moments. There definitely is. There's a whole part at the end that I don't want to spoil, but it has to do with Naomi Watts' character. It's a little cheesy. It is, just a wee bit, but for most part, it's a fantastic emotional film all the way through. I think this is definitely worth you checking out. I'm gonna give it a 30. I want to be a little bit more fair with reviews. I'm going to give this one a 37 out of 40. There you go. A little over a 9 if you go through it'll be like a 9.2 if you do it out of 10 score. So anyway, there you go. There's my review for The Impossible. I'm going to go and die because my voice is not getting better. So anyway, there you go. There you go. There you go. There's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you and goodbye.